Yokso tacos? There we go. We're live. I was just seeing if it was live or not. All right, Yoksos. Yokosos. I'm an idiot. Weird stream and weird set of streams we're gonna have for a little bit here. So here's the deal. I am working on a Final Fantasy IX video. I've been writing the heck out of it. It's very long, but I wanted to talk about some of the finer points of the game, especially the characters and my thoughts on them. And it dawned on me, I haven't played this game in a while. Marcelo, welcome in. I haven't played this in a while. Oh, I got your message too, by the way, Marcelo. I'm sorry I didn't reply to it. I was working. I can definitely do that. Yeah, if you can give me enough like images and info and stuff, like I need, because I don't know anything about that franchise. So if the more you can give me, the better off I'll be to get you that, and I'll be able to do that. Anyway, so today we're playing Final Fantasy IX on PC, Steam PC. We're gonna use all the cheats in the entire world. I played this game 100 bajillion times in my life, but not for many, many years, and I want to refresh my memory for a video. This will also be a stream. I have this set up in a special way where I'll be recording all of my gameplay footage, not my voice or anything, but I'll have gameplay footage from the beginning to the end of the game when I'm done with it. This is a full cheat run. So I'm literally cheating like I've never cheated before. I played this game a lot over my life, and I can do this. And if you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with that, and whoop-de-fucking do. Which is not normally an attitude I have, but it sure is one today. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be playing this game, and I'm going to play as much as I can, and I'm going to stream it until I've beat this game, but not today. It'll be broken into parts because I just don't have time to play through the entire game in one shot. As much as I'd love to do that, that'd be pretty dope, actually. So, yeah. Let's boot this up, and I'll talk about some stuff that's going to happen with this, because, like I said, it is pretty crazy, but my main goal is to re-experience the game, not so much the mechanics. I know a lot about the mechanics. Like I said, I played this game since literally I pre-ordered it. This was the very first game I ever bought online. I bought it on Amazon, and Amazon was brand new to selling video games. At that point, they had only sold books a little bit previous to that. And you'll hear about that in this big ass video I'm making. It's huge. So if you don't like this, then that's fine. I'm just doing this, and this is just what's happening. And we'll go back to normal coverage at some point, but I'm ripping through this. So as you can see here from the beginning of the screen, I'm not going to talk about this every stream. This is a one-shot thing to talk about. Hi, dating yourself. I know, right? I'm an old man. So I'm playing Final Fantasy IX, and I have the Memoria mod, if you want to say that. You can do a ton of different things with it. I'm primarily using it for graphics, and I'm using it for cheats, because like I said, we're going to get real stupid in a way I've never gotten this stupid before. I played this game a lot, and I don't always cheat much, and this is just, we're going crazy. Okay, so deal with it. Resolution is big. Let's actually take that down to 26 by 1440, because that's closer to what we're streaming at. That'll convert to 1080 for you guys. 120 FPS. I did install the FMVs for this game in 30 frames per second. That's a thing you can do. I downloaded all the videos in 30 frames per second, so we'll be watching them in that way. There'll be no shaders put on because the shaders look like poop. And if you disagree with me, then disagree with me. We're going to go for the world map. We're going to have a high view distance, and we'll see how that looks later. And volume's all set normally. We are skipping the intros to the main menu, and I actually think I'm not going to skip battle load times to start. That might change as time goes by. The next thing we're going to do is keep the Final Fantasy IX PC font. So that's a thing. You can use the PlayStation font. I'm not knocking anyone who does anything different than me. I'm just giving you guys a rundown. We are not changing the card game. You can make it be like Tetra Triad or Triple Triad. We're not doing any of that. And as far as cheats go, we're going to have 100% steal rate. So I'm not going to mess with any stealing. I'm not going to cut any time down from stealing. We're not going to turn on any of the other cheats except for break damage limit, because I'm assuming at some point we'll get beefed up enough that we'll just start ripping stuff down. And let's turn that off actually for now. So we're not going to do that either. We have all the normal in-game cheats. This is the remastered version, yada, yada, yada. We're going to do easy win for Tetramaster. We're going to have no Excalibur 2 time limit. If you guys are familiar with this game, in order to get the Excalibur 2 weapon, which is Steiner's best weapon, you have to get to, like, late-ass game in, like, 30 hours or something like that, I think is what it is. I've done it one single fucking time. I've done it once. One time, and one time's enough. Same with the jump rope. I did it one time. One time's enough. We're cheating jump rope. The ball race, I've done it one time. We're not doing that. A lot of this stuff I don't like to do, and maybe that's wrong for me. The swordplay game also, no rush, same thing there. To be honest, it's the FF I have played the least. Oh wow, so that's like the opposite for me. I played 9 more than anything else. I've literally, I don't think I have played a game as many times as I've played 9. Now, don't expect me to be an expert, because I have about the brain of a goldfish, and I do 10,000 things, and this is the longest gap I've had, and that's why I'm playing it. That's why I'm streaming it. Frog catching, quick rewards. Like I said, we're going ham. We're going wild on this. We don't need to do any of this stuff. I am doing texture filtering on the world map. Wait, hold on. Blurring on by default. No, I don't want that. Why would I want that? Why the hell would I want that? That's terrible. I don't want that at all. What? I do want this, though. I do want by 3D model filtering, but I don't get it. Anyway, we'll run with this. Can't say much. X is my fave. That's fine. And it's totally fine. It's my second favorite, but it's been a couple years. So, like I said, I'm just refreshing my memory. That's what this run is for. If you guys want to watch someone actually play this game, then watch somebody else. Because I'm literally, this is going to be just me rocking out and having some fun. And we're going to do this from the beginning to the end through a number of streams. I also have the Maguri mod on. If you guys aren't familiar with the Maguri mod, it is literally the greatest thing ever. I've been playing the Maguri mod since they started releasing it. The first release that they had, it was all AI upscaling in simplistic terms. The mod team has amazingly gone completely out of their way to redo so many different textures and improve them. They use Stable Diffusion for some generative AI, which is done in a way that I don't think is too offensive to most people. And the other thing that they most recently did, which was literally mind-blowing, is they took some of the biggest offending textures, ones that weren't scaling well in with AI upscaling. Oh man, 2 days until Kaiju number 8 season 2. I'm hyped for that. And they actually hired artists to redraw some of those textures, which is something that we honestly don't even see from like actual companies that do official remasters. So I speak very, very, very highly of this team. With that, let's play the game. Let's enjoy it. You guys let me know how everything's working out and everything. I'm stoked on this. So, fun fact, I don't like Final Fantasy X. Like, the only thing that was any good about that game, and the main thing anyone really cared about for a very long time, was literally just the graphics. And it's got good graphics. It had great graphics for the time. We're going to go brand new game, start afresh. Let me know if the volume's too high or low. And here's our first 30 frame per second cinematic. You are going to see a couple weird things. I did notice some AI scaling for like video, like motion video, not the cutscenes. is hilarious and bad. Also, if you guys like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. And also, I think for members, I'm going to release the video footage of this, meaning I'm not talking, no overlay, nothing, for members only. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member in the page, all members, no matter what tier you subscribe to, will get all the member content. I'm not gating anything. I just have different options depending on how you want to support me. But it's all the same thing. So if you want to do the $1.99 option, you'll get everything the same as the $10 a month option, which I know decentivizes the $10 a month, but I don't really care. I just, you know, if you guys want to do that, you can, and if you don't, totally fine too. Also, when I'm done with this super huge video, I am going to put it out in advance for members as well. It'll be a members only video for a bit, and then we'll move it over for everyone, because I don't want to gate people who just want to watch the channel. But I do want to give an extra reward. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Like a ridiculous amount of nostalgia. All right, so here's the first part of the game here. So if you turn on natural filter shading, it literally makes everybody look like shiny, and I don't know who likes that. They're weird to me, but that's fine. All right, so I'm not necessarily racing through the game, though I am going to not do everything in the game. We'll just put it like that. All right, we are gonna call me Dre for this playthrough. It's a me, Dre. I'm not reading anything anyone says either. This is, like I said, I'm just playing this. You can either hang out for the ride or not. Oh, and I have the widescreen mod on as well. Not everything is widescreen, but a lot of stuff is widescreen. Whoop! Mage Masher right off the top. So the kind of goal is anytime we fight any sort of boss, I will be stealing until it says there's nothing else. And there we go there, and then we'll attack. And I can't remember what I decided to do for the music. Wow, this is the first time Cinna hasn't died right away. I played through this like a bunch in testing, because I want to make sure that I can stream and you guys can see the cam and stuff, but also that the recording footage is recording without any of it. My favorite part in the entire game is at the very, very beginning here. I don't know why. It's like my favorite thing, and I used to love it when I was a kid. It just lives with me as my moment. Game has much better moments, but this one's my favorite. Our mission: to kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. I'll take it from here, so just listen up. Hold on just a second. I love blank. I love blank. I love blank. And that'll be your cue. So this is my favorite part in the game. That's when I kidnap Queen Bran, right? You bet! You're gonna kidnap the fat-ass, butt-ugly Queen Bran. No, you have a great night, Marcelo. Thank you so much. And like I said, as I'll look at your stuff, and if I got enough info for it, I'll definitely pick up stuff for you while I'm there. I have no problem with that. I just need to know what I'm getting, because I get really overwhelmed and I don't know enough about that franchise. But have a great night, man. You bet. We're gonna kidnap the fat ass but ugly queen. What am I saying? I used to just sit there and pick it forever. I used to think if I did it enough, it would like stick. Moving on. Kuwabara? Everyone's favorite character. I know this isn't by any means like impressive, but at the time as a little kid, I was so stoked for this. This game literally was just, I was mesmerized. I was absolutely mesmerized. John, welcome in. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Doing good, man. So yeah, you can see some of the AI processing for cutscenes like this. It looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, I'm doing good. I'm playing one of my favorite games, actually probably my favorite game of all time. We got Kaiju number 8 coming out soon, and Bree's making some delicious food. Alright, so, like I said, this isn't by any means a speed run, so don't expect that. Also, I'm kind of excited. I haven't played through this game since the Maguri mod did its last update, which I think was like not quite a year ago. We're not really going to get too deep into the cards either. Let's get dizzy. These little quirks like this are just, I don't know, it gave it a lot of charm and personality. Grandma's savings? We stole Grandma's savings! How rude are we? Also, my favorite Moogle of all time is in this game, Stiltskin, and I do one day want to get a Stiltskin tattoo because I love Stiltskin. I think Stiltskin's one of the coolest dudes ever. Rat Kid. There's more stuff. I mean, I'm gonna be missing a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really needing to get everything. I love the character models in the Maguri mod, though. They're so good. I'm working off really, really old muscle memory, so like I said, I am going to miss things. I'm gonna show you guys what this cheat does for the jump rope. It is messed up. Like, I tried it once because I was like, wow, can you really do an easy jump rope? How does that work? I thought there was a thing here. There. I think he sells me cards. I can't remember. All right, let's blast the jump rope out here. Check this out. This is so jacked. I'll do it here. So. Dang it. We'll get it. Just no, we have to get to at least 1,000. There we go, 2,000 times. So that's the best I can get, really. I mean, that's more than you need to get. You just need to do 1,000. So we got King of Jump. Like I said, it's really, really stupid. Also, if I remember right, I think this is the only, like, fish dude you see in this entire game. He's kind of a butthead. Let's find out our ticket's fake. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so that starts that up. We need to go in the alley, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Have you seen the show Lazarus? You know what? I keep getting people to ask me about that. Or I keep having people ask me about that. I have not seen Lazarus yet. I guess it's the Cowboy Bebop, like, what do you call that? Spiritual successor or something? Did you watch it and like it? This guy's such a butthole. You leave your ladder so we can jack it later. You keep seeing ads for it. Yeah, I have a buddy that said it's really, really good. But he's also obsessed with Cowboy Bebop, so he could be a bit biased. He wants us to be our slave. He's like, oh yeah, be my slave. You can set him up for failure too, but we're not doing that. There's Alleyway Jack. I just do this to get this set up. I think I understand. You told me nothing. And he says, if you get better, you can learn my real name. So, while I said, like, pretty much all the extra, secret, frustrating, tough things I've done once, and only once, because I just find them annoying. We're not doing them here. Like I said, we have the cheats on for the stuff I'm going to rip through, but outside of that, we're good. Mostly just re-experiencing the story and learning about the characters for this video. Moogle! My favorite Moogle models are in this game too. I feel like they did Moogles the best in 9. Do I have a ridiculous thumbnail for this stream? Hopefully I uploaded that. There's Stiltskin. The man, the myth, the legend. No, not Rumpelstiltskin, just Stiltskin. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Stiltskin, bye-bye. Yeah, well, we save first. I would like to do Mognet. I would like to do Mognet, so let's see here. Mognet is a mail delivery system between Moogles. We can send and receive letters to and from Moogles and other locations. We're also going to master Chocobo Hot Cold. But delivery has been very sporadic lately, so I want you to help us deliver mail. Sure. I have a favor to ask. Alright, what do we want? What do we have mail for anyway? That doesn't matter. Well, let's just save. I'm pretty sure this game runs pretty cleanly, but I don't know. I thought there was something back there. Maybe not. Rat Kid is such a butthead. Such a little shit. Oh yeah. There we go. Some Chimney Gill. You know Chimney Gill? Everyone always hides their gill in their chimneys. His name's Puck, but I'll continue to call him Rat Kid. Like I said, this stream is going to probably be a lot closer to just, like, watching me play a game than it will be, like, having me actually stream. Thank you! No, you have it. Oh. I love this world. I really do. Like, when I say this is my favorite Final Fantasy game, and it's not even close, I truly, honestly mean that. There just isn't a Final Fantasy I like even close to as much as I like this one. big boss. Damn bird stealing all my money? What bird? What? What? I am. I'm not going to try to max all this out. Oh, when you loaded, it was 5 minutes behind. Oh, yeah. That does happen. Pew! It's Meteor! Okay. Yeah? You guys ready? Is it now? I think it's now. Yeah. Na 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 ba na 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 na. All right, so in theory, we can take our time on this. Yeah, it's like super easy. Cool. Usually a lot faster. Like, you have to, like, insta-react to a bunch of these. Just give us some extra boosts at the beginning. Same like that Mage Masher. Queen Bran was quite impressed. I don't want to do that again. I used to play that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to max it out. Like, I was literally obsessive with it. Most of the time when I do these playthroughs, I do that, though. Like I said, we're just cheating through it. We're cheating through it. I love how these characters banter with each other in this game. There's so much personality. I will admit, especially, you know, through the times changing, the pacing in this game in almost everything is just slog. Like, it's very, very slow. I thought I remember there being something in here, but whatever. There she be. I just thought you might be the one I was waiting for this whole time. Zidane's an interesting character because he is the main protagonist, but I don't know that he necessarily is what you would typically call a hero. He is kind of a shitbag in a lot of ways. He's a pretty funny guy. I've actually always I like him. I like him as he is, and that's one of the things I'm going to talk about in the video is my concern about what he would look like if he was rewritten and they determined that they needed to change some dialogue or some scenes, because I feel like he is what he is, and it's like I grew up with this game. I never wanted to emulate his behavior because I did identify some of the stuff he does as just being not something you should do in real life, but as a character, he's funny. I find it funny. You mock me? Then I shall take my leave of you. Just a sec. Busted. Are you serious? Ooh. I gotta get some water. Zorn and Thorn. Also, some of my all-time favorite battles. I think they could have been fleshed out way, way, way better. And it would be so exciting if they did a remake to get more of them. They're very, very, very Alice in Wonderland type characters. Pretty scary later in the game, too. They're psychos. They are psychos. I love this music. All this music in this entire game. It's like my soul. Beatrix is criminally underutilized in this game. Criminally. Myself and the fan base have wanted more of her for like ever. I love her. Steiner's such a piece of crap, but it kind of grows on you over time. Captain, What president accounted for, sir? Literally in their underwear. Get dressed. Moogle. Magnet. Yep, we're gonna read this letter. Look at that. Our cheat code. There's a kid who jump rope 2,000 times in a row today. It was amazing. My best record is 666. Oh, National Voice Actor Day. I've been meaning to ask you, John, do you have a favorite voice actor? You always are so interested in voice actors and stuff. I don't think I've asked you that before. Chris Sabat. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, is there a favorite role he's done? All right, 1 second. I'm like literally finishing here. Finishing the last couple bites of this. And I can quit being a weirdo and eating on stream, which is something I generally don't do. But again, like I said, this is not a normal stream. Vegeta, a very classic role. Great. There's a Tonberry in the kitchen, if I remember right. No. Queena's in the kitchen. A Queena. Not Queena itself. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Who is my favorite voice actor? I'm trying to think of a time that I've heard a voice actor that's really, like, been, like, above and beyond for me. And it's really hard. It's really hard. I'm gonna try some food. Trying to think of like my favorite game or something like that. There's no voice acting in this game, so it's not this one. There was something recently where there was a voice actor that really blew me away. Maybe I should ask Bree. She has a better memory about me than me. Ah, they're fraternizing. You there, stop that immediately. I don't know his name, John. I don't know his name. Captain Yami's voice actor. That dude is amazing, I think. I really like him in a lot of different things. If I remember right, he's in a number of things that are all good. Captain Yami of Black Clover. He's a very famous, big guy too. I'm just terrible with memory and stuff. Look at how good those textures look on those rocks, though. Those things slap. It was Chris Sabat? No. Was it? No way! Are you kidding me? No! No way! Oh man, I thought you were messing with me, John. That's great. Oh wow, that's amazing. He's being hounded by brigands. By brigands. There's no way. There's no way that was like that. That dude's incredible. That dude's an incredible voice actor. That is right. That is so funny. Oh no! Not gonna lie, I kind of feel like these 30 FPS cutscenes aren't the way. I actually don't know if I like them. They seem like they're a little blurry or weird or something. Well, I gotta catch up on the Black Clover anime, and I need to update it on Mal where I'm at too, because I can't even remember where I'm at. That is amazing, though, John. I'm gonna tell Bree about that. She'll think that's so funny. But I am excited for it to come back. I really like that they took a break to let the manga keep going. And so that they didn't have to do a bunch of filler. And I really like how Black Clover has been a big reduction in filler. I really, really like it. That's, I think, the biggest thing that I like. Oh, Ruby! I love Ruby. Ruby's one of my favorite characters in this game. I totally forgot about Ruby. She's also not quite as developed. But you do get to see quite a bit of her. I mean, they do a good job with the side characters. It just would have been so cool to just really flesh it out. Go! Ruby, no! What are you doing, Ruby? Oh, this is a familiar scene, isn't it? Do you work on this theater ship? Figured it out. As you no doubt, or you have no doubt suspected, the truth is that I am actually Garnet, who I literally used to call Garnet, because I'm dumb. I still think Garnet sounds a lot more, but there would need to be like a I. I feel like it's a lot more regal over Garnet. Garnet sounds too hard to be like a regal name. I wish to be kidnapped right away. Madain's like, WTF? Yeah, leave it to me. I will kidnap you. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. He's so mean to Cinna. Yeah, whatever, Steiner. It's a pretty great hiding spot. Too bad it doesn't close afterwards. Oh yeah, I like this. This one's funny. Oh no! Captain, sir, I'm stuck! Maybe I like this game because I'm immature. I think that's what it is. Well, you walk back there, but there's nothing back there? What the heck? Ah! Oh, yeah. I remember how this works. The best viewers on a frickin' spam site. Thank you, Twitch spam. Spam. There's a bunch of spam. I'll never give up. Oglops everywhere. When Oglops attack. I don't know what the Oglops were supposed to be used for outside of this. Oh yeah. I like this beginning. My bar Marcus. Oh man, No Shoes Plays is playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I thought the surprise was supposed to be for tomorrow. Dang. Well, hopefully we can catch him. If not, I'm going to rewatch that later. Princess Garnet? Just improvise. Cornelia! No, Marcus, I've missed you so. Is that not so, Prince Schneider? Marry the princess! Marry! Oh, what? Too many of them, run away! Nay, father, I shan't return. Cornelia, trouble me no more. This wedding is for thine own welfare. Be mindful of that. Not if I can help it. I shall cut thee down. Oh, no! Cornelia! Marcus! Forgive me, I still love my father! No! I like how Steiner's like, Princess! He's so stupid. No! What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again? Blah! Oh my. Ah! Why did she have to die? Why? They're like right there on the sidelines. Look at the AI people in the background. Some of them actually look pretty darn good, though. I'll give it that for what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember this, too. He's like, hot, hot, hot. Hot. Reveal. Don't follow me anymore. Her outfit always looked like it would be so uncomfortable to me. Like, everything about it would be uncomfortable, except for maybe the arms. I love how they have that. So funny. Big fight. One old focus. Only a flesh wound. Moving on out, moving on out. Ah! The ship ain't looking so hot. Yeah, yeah. Almost killed your daughter, but whatever. Oh, my ears were plugged. Oh my goodness. I can hear so much more. Bubble. Ball. Oops. I did not mean to do that to Vivi. Hey, look behind you! I'll never fall for such an old trick. Well, you're dumb. That is some mad healing. It's a bomb! Like, please clutch us, Vivi. It's gonna blow! Oh, I'm Banjo! Whoa! Skadoosh! Why is the queen celebrating when her daughter was on that ship? Come on now. We get to see ATBs for the first time soon. I love ATBs. I don't think they were well loved though. They kind of disappeared after this one. Or ATEs, rather. Active time events. Into the mist. We're gonna crash! Oh no! It looks like a nuclear bomb went off. Carnage. I really wish we could see what Queen Bran was like prior to these events. Like, I really would like a more backdrop from her, because I think she could be a very, very powerful character, in my opinion. There's some moments later on that are pretty good, but they would settle better if she had, like, better exposition on her background, I think. What? I remember the first time I played this game when I was little, I got so frustrated with the little cage creature you'll see soon. It was like the first time I had to like actually like critically think in a fight in an RPG. It's not that much. It's really not that much. But my little pea brain back then, it was a lot. What the hell are they doing? First we kidnap her, then we kill her. Dark. I didn't jump off. Freaking Cinna. Alright, here's ATEs for the first time. I really like these. These were fun. The Forest Keeper. Wow, I'm Banjo. There it is. Here's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about these. Okay, there is a pun there. Woo! I'm so glad my symbol survived the crash. But oh wait. Magnet. I have a letter to Moscow. Or this is Moscow, to Monty. The Prima Vista crash site. You search for her outside. Hold on a second. I had forgot there's cheats, but I don't remember what they are. Oh, we can turn the battle speed up. Anyway, we're not gonna turn on those cheats just yet, I guess. Evil Forest. Random battles. He's in trouble. Boy. Oh, it's trance mode already? I think he could have a cooler trance look too. Kuja's trance look is awesome. I don't really care for Zidane's trance look. Oh, Princess Garnet. Oh, it doesn't have anything to steal. Tomorrow is Vin Diesel's birthday? Oh, really? Vin Diesel. Are you a Vin Diesel fan, John? I always hear about you talk about voice actors, not so much actors. Leave the princess alone! Yo, this is no time to be attacking. We must heal the princess. Yeah, I think I screwed up on that one. I didn't mean to do that. Probably a little much to do the high potion. That was stupid, but whatever. I'm not all that worried about it, like I said. He's gonna be poisoned after this. Bye-bye now. Princess. And another one. You must fight the power from within, VV. You don't like flame too much. Magic seems effective. No shit. I think we can do one more round, hopefully. I didn't screw that up. Oh, geez, he wiped me out. My bad. Probably should have paid attention to my own health. Ha ha! Everybody in the club getting poisoned. Seated. Princess. Am I gonna die? No, you'll be just fine. Drink this. Yuck. The best medicines taste the worst, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Stand aside, you idiot. He's so hard-headed. Like, he's dumbly hard-headed. I forgot about this. It's obviously poison. I can't take it anymore. Not bad. Just popped in to say that the thumbnail is a bisexual dream. Thank you and good night. I hate to say this. I really was kind of struggling on what to do for a thumbnail. I just chat GPT'd it because these are kind of throwaway streams that I'm just doing for fun. That's like the first time I've used chat GPT in like a year. Well, thank you, Red. He needs me to quit. He wants me to quit. Time to escape or the girl who is left behind. Ruby! Poor Ruby, what has gone on? He's gonna ram into the wall. That's genius. Fire, fire, let me out. Okay, you're dumb. Oh shit, you're not feeling well. You're sick. Sick man. What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet, age 15? How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Says the princess is not 15, she's 16. They've been planning for a year, maybe. My little baby. Where's the doll? He can't sleep with this without his little princess Garnet. Oh, poor Cinna. Who's that awesome dude? It's blank. All right, we gotta equip too. We got some equipping to do. So this teaches me flee, but this will teach me detect and flee, which is better. I like to explore. You see. Oh, bronze gloves. Steiner. That's for blah, 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 blah. But this is the only thing that sucks about old games. I feel like older games, I always do that. Always, 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 always. Oh, what's that? What is it? Ether. Thank you, Mr. Dre. Not a mister. He's mad. They're calling him Mister, and he's like, I am not an FPGA console. I'm an extraterrestrial genoform. I could turn back time. It was love at first sight. Oh, wheel. Blank's like, what up? Go talk to the boss. Who's that dude? It's boss. No one man should have all that ether. Boss, where are you at? Where have you gone, boss? A rubber helm? That also sounds like something that belongs to Steiner. Am I gonna die here? Yes. You are gonna die here. This is where you die. How do you end up down here? Oh yeah, that's right. Woof! Yeah, this one's a good one. I really like this one. Like I said, this game has more charm than anything. I really, really, really enjoy the charm in this one. It's like a gang. You don't leave unless you get your butt kicked. Ow. Oh shoot, I think I'm gonna die. Oops. That was lucky. That tickles. Gotta fight better than that. Ow. All right, you win. Is he a bat or a pig? Or is he a man bear pig? I love that punch. When you're too old to be playing with a doll. Rusty. That's right, he calls him Rusty. Thought you were a private with that cheap Rusty armor. Oh, we gotta go back in that room to open that chest. If there's anything I don't know why the boss is laughing so hard. You must have hit him too hard. That's right. I hit him way too hard, obviously. Not like the boss literally had this all set up from the beginning, you know. He's a smart man. He knows what he's got to do to help his people become stronger. All right, this will be kind of cool because we'll get to do one of my favorite things in this game is when Steiner and Vivi are in a party together. Yeah, see, here we go. He's talking about how they're going to mix and match. You're going to do some magical swords. We'll check our equipment before we bail out, too. Bing, 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 bing. So he's doing Beast Killer, or we could do minus Strike. You do Bug Killer or minus Strike. Antibody, good. And Bird Killer. Can we set the... But yeah, we can. No? Equipped, yes, we can. Okay. Let's do Bug Killer and Beast Killer. I don't think we can... Oh, yeah. We have enough. We can do all of them. Antibody is... I can't even remember what that is. Prevents poison and venom. That's huge. That's huge right now. And VV should have none. No? None? Okay. I don't think we got any good equipment for VV. Protect girls. Well, protect girls belongs to the other ones, but okay. We good in the hood. Ah! We gotta learn these first, and then if we get enough when we learn them, we'll swap, give him the better sword. I forgot what the cheat codes are. Let me look at the cheat codes really quick, because we're technically supposed to have the cheat codes on. I told you I was cheating my way through this. What? I do FFIX remaster cheats, and they're just like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy X, and I'm like, no. Okay, Oh, so there's some in the config menu too? Okay, I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature. I'm a good-natured boy. Blank and his potion. I won't need a potion to reel this one in. Blank's like, shut up. I love Blank. I really love Blank. I wish we had way more Blank in this game. And I wish they didn't remove him for like half the game, but... Yeah, I did all this. I did all that. I did all that. That was all things that we did. A leather hat? Who wants that? I guess that's for her later. Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to do. That was config. I didn't see cheats in here. Where are the cheats at? Yeah, what are they talking about? I don't see a single cheat in here. What ones are in the configure menu? What are they talking about? Have they gone stupid? Oh, yeah, we can go classic mode. Yeah. We want to go classic mode. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about unless there's some other sort of... No idea. Okay. Oh man, that blue palette looks good. A Phoenix down. I have a bunch of those. One of those. Probably 5 of those. I don't know how much money. Oh, I have lots of money. 4 of those. And we don't really want any more tents right now. More tents. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to read this here. Oh, I have a letter. From Ruby. That's right. Okay, so the only one that really matters is just this one, because it speeds everything up. If we're really feeling spicy, I guess. Oh. Okay, hold on. Actually, we're gonna get kind of stupid. I decided I'm gonna be dumb. Oh, it's RB. There we go. We're gonna turn on battle assistance, which I know is dirty, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hokey doke. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not know. I thought high speed mode was just for battles. Let's not do that one. I mean, I'm cool in battles with it, but. Like I said, we're gonna rip. Okay, I don't think I like that. I actually don't even like battle assistance either. Battle assistance seems way too heavy-handed for me. Where does this river go? I wonder. Ah, yes, the movement. Whoop-woo! Mandatory. ATE. We're gonna read his letter. I kind of wish I could just like run like a XP booster, like get like 10 times XP or something, which would be ridiculous enough. Because I don't really like the battle booster because it pushes you into trance. It does so many different things to you. Oh, that's right. We have the healing sprig. If you guys like the content, feel free to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down if you don't like it. mystery. Ooh, 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 ooh. Madness. The big boss. Bum, 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 bum. Because I think we'll hit him for 99999 too. I couldn't remember. It went so fast last time I couldn't really see. I kind of would like to actually play the battles. Like, that would be alright. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, okay, okay. No, no, no. We actually are playing the battles. Great. We just have trance nonstop, which is kind of dopey, but... Model does look good, though. Blank. That's rude. Oh yeah, Tidal Flame. We could have used Tidal Flame. Now, Steiner's transform is based. I really, really like his transform. That's a good. Oh no! Yeah, here we go. This is kind of wild, actually. First time I saw this, I was like, whoa, what? This gets way too intense. Like, way more intense than I wanted to, that's for sure. Room! Room! Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, we get it. We get it. I'm like literally about to do this. Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. Fancy animations are just too long. Have we mastered any of our things yet? you doing? Something's wrong. What? The entire forest is coming after us. Take care of everyone, Blank. Whoa! Are they coming after you, or are they just running? This makes me sad. Oh no, Blank, no! He's gonna throw it. Wah! The heck of a throw. I might not have the 30 FPS videos after this. That was so cool when I was a kid. Freaking awesome. Blank! Blank, what have you done, Blank? The Moogle tent. Have you nothing to say, you filth? I love how he's just so hard-headed. Like, he, especially at the beginning of the game, I mean, he really kind of holds true through that for most of it. But, man, is he so rigid. He's such a rigid person. He's like, I don't know, like how we always stereotype boomers these days. Not that I get down with that. My mom's a boomer. I don't really have a whole lot of smack to talk. Silence who asked for your opinion. Oh, okay. He word plays him. Outward plays him. Petrified forest. Blank. Oh, it's a map. That's right. He gave us a map. So I think we go to the ice caves, yeah, and then we go above the mist. So we'll run into our first black waltz pretty soon. If memory serves me correct, I'm pretty sure we run into the first black waltz. Oh no, it's a Moogle! Oh! Teach me, Mogster! I forgot about these. Queen's Swamp. Gosh, bro, you sure know a lot. Yeah, I know. Moogle flute. I feel like they put the most work into Garnet's character model. Your friend's already left. All right. First time being on the world map. So, I'm going to have you all listen to this beautiful music. This actually is a nice camera for this. So it's interesting because the draw distance is way higher than what the normal game is. And I actually haven't played it with the high increased draw distance. Give me just 1 second, though. I got to use the restroom, and then I'm going to get my back massager thing, and then we'll keep playing. I'm going to play for a while more. Shocked anyone's still here. Sorry about all that. Nix is gonna be like, we're never working with you again. Oh my god, what happened here? Oh no, I ripped my massage pad. No. I don't even know how this thing still works. Half of everyone left. We're good. All right, so if I remember right. Oh, oops, we have random battles. That's right. Let's do regular attacks. Oh my gosh. This is almost worth turning off just for that alone. I hate these trance animations, how long they take. Oh, we get 1 AP. 1 AP. I guess for this, actually, we could do... Where was that one at? No. This one? Yeah, we could do this. This would work better. For these little punny battles, we'll just do 9999 everything. There's one of the closed gates. I know where we're supposed to go. I'm just horsing around. Look at how hard Garnet hits. Dang, that's a wicked staff. So this will open up later. much later. If I remember right, much later. Oh yeah, this is where everyone realizes that Steiner's really stupid. There's nothing wrong with getting a couple items. Oh. Oh, I don't remember that. What a sexy husky voice. How are we buying medicine through a door? Oh, we can get potions. Yeah, that's a weird one. Just a weird flex, but... okay, let's do this then, and... Oh my god, that's not what I'm trying to do. This, and not that. No, not that. This. This. Yes. Okay, we're gonna grind really quick. I know this is boring, but this won't take long. Smack some stuff around a bit. Smacks! Who heck with you, you dirty snacks. Oh, we didn't do, we gotta check on Garnet's Equipment. Yeah, leather hat. Wrist. She has the silk already, so that's fine, I guess. And then we want to go abilities. Panacea. Wait, what? I didn't say use, did I? Equipped. You got not a thing. Not a thing. Yeah, there's auto battle, that's right. You learn fire. Wonderful. We'll see if we can get Steiner so we can give him his new weapon. Look how fast the water's running too. Play Duran Duran. Duran Duran. Why can't I think of a Duran Duran song right now? Rabbit, what are you up to? Listen to Invisible. Ow! Ow! Watching you. Oh. Reels. Reels. Lazily. This is terrible. I've never played this game like this before. It's ridiculous. Okay, so she got something about a new damn cable for my phone. Samsung S10 and the wires are becoming ass. Ew. Ew, ass wires. Damn it. He needs Beast Killer. Boo. Boo. Need a new phone. You need to upgrade. Should I pick you up a phone in Tokyo? What's the newest Samsung phones? I don't know. I have a Google Pixel that I picked up in Tokyo when I was there a couple years ago, and that's my most newest phone. I really kind of quit giving. I gave up on phones. I was really into them for a while, but they're just expensive and they just turn into rackets. I was a big OnePlus fan for a really long time, and then they turned into they turned into the reason why I started buying their phones, like, or against. I don't know how to put that. I didn't like what current phones were like, so I was getting OnePlus, and then OnePlus turned into what all the other big phone companies are. They were just doing their good deals for high tech so that they could get a bunch of people in there. You own those Chinese phones? Well, the OnePluses were Chinese phones, yeah. That's a Chinese company for sure, but I mean, name a phone that isn't made in China, good sir. Huawei? I actually heard Huawei phones are alright. I'm not really a big fan of them. No, OnePlus. OnePlus is a Chinese company. I got this Google phone from Japan because it's got a FFIX chip in it, which allows me to use it on the transit stations. Otherwise, I would need to use a iPhone. iPhones have them. Like any iPhone, they have the FFIX chips in them, but like no other phones do, unless you buy them in Japan. I want my FFIX. FFIX there? Nah, FFIX moved out last year. I think you have the wrong number. This is little T. You mean Feliqua's brother? Man, can't you just leave me alone? This ain't Felica's house. This ain't her phone. Felica don't live here no more. Felica don't live here no more. Felica don't live here no more. Is Felica there? Hell no. Bro, I think the charging port of this phone is either ass now or the wires are dog. You know, I've had a lot of problems with the charging ports on phones. That's been my biggest problem for quite a while. Protect grills. This is gonna take a minute. Not wee-wee. Like I said, I need just like an experience modifier. I think that's what I'm gonna look at next. There's a mod for it in the Memoria project. Play Death Stranding 2, Yoko, soon. So I just beat Death Stranding 1 for the first time. Death Stranding 2 I would love to play, but it's only on the PS5, and your boy don't have no PS5. Not even one PS5. It's funny because it took me like 5 years to beat Death Stranding, or like 4 years or whatever it was, but I actually really loved it. No, they'll do a PC port. They'll definitely do a PC port. I played the director's cut on PC for Death Stranding 1. That's what I just beat. But while that game has always been kind of referred to and joked as like a UPS simulator or an Uber Eats simulator or whatever, I was absolutely floored with that game. That game probably has one of the best game stories and narratives that I have experienced in years and years and years and years. That storyline was really well done in my opinion. And the ending was extremely emotional. Yeah, as soon as I was done, I really wanted to get, I wanted to play 2, but your boy ain't buying a PS5 for that. I got a trip to Japan I would much rather do than get a PS5 for one game. Diner, hurry up. You know what, though? Let me look at this, because I'm pretty sure at this rate, Oh, we just have to do a couple more. Never mind. GTA 6. We will not be doing GTA 6 on this page. I didn't really care for the story of GTA 5, and I only play GTAs for the main stories. So, not really my thing. Though I think it would be really fun to outperform Sean Easy. GTA San Andreas has anime mods, does it? Damn it, we gotta do 4 more fights. Or 2 more, depending on how much AP we get. Yeah, pretty much the only thing that I cover here outside of some really extreme differences, or extremely rare circumstances, all I'm gonna play ever is like Japanese and JRPG games on this channel. I do play other games in my off time, but they're not for this channel. Because this channel's already confusing enough for most people. Especially with how I've been doing content lately. There's Mod San Andreas Hakune Mikata. I'd say Miku. Or whatever that J-pop singer old Spooky listens to. You do like the Hatsune Miku. Okay, so with that, we are gonna pop a pot. Pop a couple pops. Perk pops. Pop the pots. Wait, you never played San Andreas? Oh no, I played San Andreas. I played San Andreas, my friend. Bam. Okay, now we don't care anymore. Moohoo! Who's your favorite character? Big Smoke. No. Not even close. I don't know. I just like CJ, the main character. The Loke Dog. He's kind of funny too. OG Loke. I thought you'd like Woozy. I don't know who Woozy is. Stop it! Okay, I'm trying to do something here. Turn off super fast speed. No. Oh. Fast speed. There. Just turn off everything, I guess. Whatever. Ice Cavern time. It's really weird to do a live stream where I literally don't give an F about anything because I am just recording. This is just kind of like extra content for y'all. The blind triad gang leader. Oh, okay. Steiner simps so much for Vivi. I kind of don't like how it's kind of his main personality in a way. But the story of Vivi and his grandfather is alluded to right here, and it becomes a bigger part later on, which is just part of the writing in this game that I just love the heck out of. A lot of personality and a lot of life, and everything's like kind of hinted at and then fleshed out later on. It's just, I don't know, I just think it's really well done writing wise. So if I remember right, if we touch the mist, it increases our battle chances, or like it's a guaranteed battle, one of the two. It's freezing. I kind of feel like the volume's too low on the game. Is that true? I might up it next stream. then I think this we can use fire on or something like that. Have you ever encounter members of the Triads in your local Chinatown or no? The only thing I've done with any Asian gangs is I bathed with the Yakuza before. When I was in Osaka every day, about the time I went was about the time the Yakuza were leaving. They were just kind of young buck Yakuza. Their tattoos were pretty spectacular, but I mean, they kept to themselves, didn't do anything, say anything. Just people being people. Don't bug them, they don't bug me. Do they wear thongs or whatever the thing? No, in a Sento you're naked. You're totally naked in a Sento. Oh my. Yeah, I really like Sentos. I'm excited to go to Tokyo for my birthday because I'm gonna definitely go to Sentos like every single day. They're my favorite, and like I have so many back issues, and holy crap, are Sentos amazing for like muscle soreness. I mean, just overall, they're just really good. Oh, I gotta go around this way, that's right. We gotta wait for the smoke. Oh, all that for a Patian, come on. Are you scared being naked in a hot tub with members of the Yakuza and creepy right-wing Nintendo executives? No. Like I said, there's nothing weird about it. Like, I've talked about this a lot before. I get a lot of crap from Americans for, like, liking Sentos so much. Because, like, in America, it seems like everybody seems to equate bathhouses with, like, homosexual activity. And it's a thing that Japan has done for centuries, and it's just bathing. It's like all they are. Sentos are bathhouses. They're local Sentos. They're local bathhouses. It's like basically there's a place that you go in and you pay and you get your stuff you need to get, and take all your clothes off, put it in a locker, and then you just go. There's a bunch of different baths that you can go into, and oh yeah, you move this over. We have Turkish bathhouses here in the U.S. I don't know. You just go, so you clean up first, and there's kind of a pretty specific and robust way that you clean. You really need to be super clean and clean every inch of yourself, and that's kind of a process in itself. You rinse off, and then there's a bunch of different kind of pools you can pick from that all are different temperatures and have different kind of like minerals and different things in them. And you just kind of pick what baths you want to be in, and you just hang out and don't really have a bad time. Everyone doesn't really pay any attention to each other. We're all just there to relax, and you go to the old school ones. Like, I like to go to the really rustic ones. I don't like to go to the like the fancy ones. It's not co-ed, no. No, there's very, 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 very few co-ed bathhouses in Japan, is my understanding. There's a dude side and a woman's side. So when you walk in, you'll go to the guys or the women's side. What I prefer to do, like when I was in Osaka, is I picked a really specific one. The Yakuza aren't really allowed in Japanese bathhouses, though. There's a very strict no tattoo policy. So Keen, welcome in, by the way, Keen. I have found a number of Sentos that have allow tattoo people. Most of the ones, and especially the big, like, kind of corporate ones, definitely don't. But yeah, I went to a number of them. Osaka had a bunch. Tokyo had a couple. And then, like, the onsen towns, there's a number of onsen towns too that allow tattoos. Because I have a lot of tattoos. Like, my fingers are tattooed. I have them on my, how do I even show that off? On my arms, like, my whole arm is done. I'm like, I have anime tattoos on my shoulders and stuff too. I love the Sentos. Yeah, you can find some that will allow tattoos, but they still won't allow very clearly Yakuza tattoos. Well, the one in Osaka I went to definitely had some people that were very clearly Yakuza. They had the whole pieces that went from their shoulders down their sides with the strip in the middle that was left bare. So, like, when they wear the those tops. But yeah, that was the only place. I will definitely say that is true. And you know way more than me because you live there. But I'm just going off what experience I have. I love Sentos. I think they're great. They're like one of my favorite things about being in Japan. Oh wait, did I have any? No, I didn't have anything from that. Okay. No, I didn't think it was scary, and because they just didn't do anything. I will say though, I had a really strange experience the second time I went to the Osaka Sento with the Yakuza because I was really nervous for some reason, and I forgot to lock my locker. So my locker right next to the Yakuza guy was like wide open, and I had my wallet and I had all my stuff in there. And when I realized what I had done, because I didn't have a key on my wrist, I like flipped out. Like, it like really made me like panic. But they didn't do anything. They were like young, they were really young guys. Don't you have a mom tat? No, I don't have a mom tat. I have, my tattoos are really weird. So the one on my arm is like a huge Witcher video game piece. Now, if you say you saw it, I believe you. I'm just saying in general, it's rare. I mean, I could see it. I like I said, though, the Sentos I like to go to, and it's really mostly because they're the ones that allow tattoos, are kind of the, like, run-down ones. I don't know. They could be shady ones for all I know. I like them. Should go to El Salvador. No, it's not a Sento. It's just Sento. S-E-N-T-O. You take an A and the S off that. That was just the one time. And I saw him like 3 times when I went there, but I went every single day. Oh, ass Sento. I mean, there's a lot of ass in the Sento, I suppose. You could say that. The one we went to when we were in Kyoto, or the one that I went to, because Bree wouldn't go with me. She was too embarrassed. That one had a creepy old man that, like the Oji-san, I guess. He was running the front area, and he's supposed to have a curtain that covers like the female side, and he just left it wide open and watched the girls like change and stuff. And so I told Bree, I was like, yeah, probably don't go to that one or bring Riley to that one. And he would stare at me too, which made me really uncomfortable. I'm already uncomfortable because I'm so heavy compared to most Japanese people. It's like I really stick out. Like I'm covered in tattoos, and I had like a lot of that like gaijin seat stuff that was going on when I was there, like where I would enter the pool and like all the Japanese people would stand up and move. But I found if I go to them like enough, like if I become like a regular, like if I went every day for a bit, they wouldn't. Well, there's sumos in Japan, sure. I don't It's not like you see them everywhere. They're not like a large portion of the population, I don't think. I could be wrong, and there's probably areas that they're centric to, I would imagine. But it's like I can't say I saw a single sumo person. So there's no fat people in Japan? I mean, sure, there's fat people everywhere, but I think in general, just from what I see, I don't know. I get embarrassed. So like Keen's in here, and like I have an experience of like a person who went to Tokyo for a month and Osaka for 2 weeks, and that's it. Like that's all I know. So I have things to say, but like, you know, he was there for 10 years, so it like makes me uncomfortable to say stuff because it seems like it's like not valid. Because I just don't have the experience. Like I just don't. I only know just kind of like a fractional thing. But I mean, I would say for the most part, like being fat, like was really problematic when we went to like Universal Studios and in we went to Universal Studios and we went to Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea. Being fat was really scary because we would go to like to go on a ride, and like the staff see us and they're just like, oh, they're like waving their hands and they like run up to us, and then they'll scoot us away and they'll take us down to like these weird little paths hidden away from stuff, and they have like a mock of like the seat for the ride, and they like have us sit in it, and then they try to like jam us in, and they're like trying to shove the thing and make sure it locks, and it like literally there was like 3 of them at one point that were just trying to mash us into these things, just desperately hoping we could fit somehow, and then we didn't, and they were like so apologetic, and they wanted to give us like fast passes for free for other things that we could fit on, and I was just like, no, please, no more of this. It was like really, really embarrassing. Universal was the worst though, because we went to go on the Harry Potter. We knew we were too heavy to fit on the ride, but we wanted to take the walk, but the walk is next to the ride. And so when we went to go towards the walk, the people at the ride like jumped out at us and were like, oh, no. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I was like trying to explain to them that we were doing the walk. We just want to walk. It's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I hate being fat. I was skinny my whole life. I was such a, like, anorexic. I'll dig up a picture sometime of what I used to look like. I used to weigh 145 pounds all the way until I was about 30. And then I got my stomach issues, and I started taking my medications, and those two things together have made it really, really hard for me to keep the weight off, and I've gotten pretty big. And I'm not, like, overly active either, obviously. Let's see. If I go to Japan and I'm Latino, would they call me Gaijin? Some Chinese lady called me Guaylo. I have no idea. I said tu madre. There is a vastly smaller percentage of overweight individuals in Japan than in the US. Just in general, much more healthy food options and meal norms. Yes. So the other thing too, like when we were in Tokyo and I was just eating food and running around all the time, I lost so much weight so incredibly fast, and I felt like I was eating more, but I feel like their portion sizes are also much smaller than in the States. And it was like, so I would eat a bunch of small meals all day. It was not only good for all my stomach issues, but it was also like both me and Bree lost crazy weight. And yeah, I felt great when I came back. I think it's a lot harder to keep weight off living in the U.S. It doesn't help that it's a car society. You don't even have to walk to the train station. Yes, that's another thing, too, is just I love the convenience of Japan, though, because it was like we would just take, I don't know, no really more than maybe a 10 or so minute walk to a train station. And then you take a train station somewhere, and then you walk for another 10 minutes. And it's like we were so active and moving around and stuff. I think it would be different if we lived there. Because, like, you know, we're tourists and we're spending money and we have free time all the time. We don't have to work. But, man, it was so good for me. I'm excited. So the next trip we're gonna take is to Tokyo for a week in January. I don't think I'm gonna lose much weight during that time. It's just a week. But later, like at the end of 2026 or maybe the beginning of 2027, we want to do like a month-long trip, like in rural areas and stuff. And I think when we do that, everything is going to be really, really active. Like we're probably going to be doing a lot of hiking and everything like that. Excuse me. I'm 187 pounds, but the nurse said I was 197 pounds, but I think I had my shoes on. I want to eat sushi forever in Japan. I thought it was kind of weird. I didn't eat nearly as much sushi as I thought I would when I went to Japan. And in fact, the month that we went there, I hardly had sushi at all because there's so many different delicious food options just everywhere. It's not like there's just sushi. I mean, there's sushi. There's a lot of sushi that I would see, but... Okay, I think this is where Black Waltz comes in. Like, we saw a lot of sushi. It's just, I don't know. It's just, we just didn't partake in it a lot. I mean, we only had ramen a couple times, too. Which, I mean, there's a lot of ramen places, too. A Mexican, will the Japanese worship me? I don't think it works like that. What? Why would they? Rabbit, you're so crazy. Because they don't watch Mexican shows there? I don't know. Japanese TV was so different to me, too, from what I was able to watch of it. It's not like we were sitting around watching TV all the time, though, but... I like their drama stuff a lot, because a lot of it seems to be, like, centric about, like, the stories of life. Don't be nervous because I'm here. Share your personal experiences. I don't know. I guess I'm just used to... I'm usually used to talking, like, just about my experiences with people that, like... don't have any idea. Alright, here's the first blast. Black Waltz. This is a recurring theme in this game. I thought they were pretty interesting, honestly. They were very confusing to me the first time I played it when I was a kid. No! Any Mexicans did you see in Japan? I don't know. I'm not like really kind of looking at what everyone's races are in any places. I mean, I definitely saw a lot of Chinese people. I'll say that much. That was a lot of Chinese tourists. Not what I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Well, maybe that is what I'm trying to do. We'll just do this. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a weird tourist because, like, I like to go to popular places, but when I go to popular places, I like to, like, go to the, like, I'll go to a popular area. Like, we went to Shinsekai, but I will intentionally, like, when it's time to eat, I won't eat on, like, the main streets of Shinsekai. I'll, like, always go, like, 1 or 2 blocks away. And, like, I have found some of the best places that way and some of the most, like, friendly people, like, ever. And all it is just barely off the main roads. What did I just do? I didn't even steal from him. I killed him in 1 shot. I'm cheating through this. That's what it is. But I really want, like, I don't think I've told Keen this before, but one of the things that really made me want to learn Japanese is on our first trip, we were in Asakusa. And I had a kimono that I had got, a used kimono, because I really like them. And they have, and I can't remember the name of it, but, like, there's these little, like, circle hooks that are on kind of the front. And you can get these, like, little like pieces of rope that are like knotted in the middle that connect the two like together to kind of hold them on the top. And I didn't know the name of it, and I went to a place that did kimonos in Asakusa in Tokyo and was trying to talk with the store owner, and it was like a really hard time to have. You defeated number 1, but number 2 and 3 will reclaim the princess. I had a really hard time communicating with him, and it was like he wasn't trying to like work with me at all. Like it was almost like he was like making fun of me that I couldn't speak like full Japanese sentences, that I could just say like pieces of stuff. And he was just kind of being hard-headed with me. It was kind of a strange experience. I didn't have an experience with anybody else like that. And while I was in the middle of kind of trying to navigate that, this white guy came in, and he obviously like lived there or something, and he spoke like incredible Japanese, and he knew the owner, and they basically spoke to each other and made fun of me while I waited to get this item, and the white guy helped me get it, what I needed. And it kind of seemed apparent to me that the guy knew what I wanted the whole time. He was just kind of giving me a hard time, and they were just kind of having a joke about it after that. And it really embarrassed me, but it made me realize that while I had experienced, because this was at the end of our trip after a month, and I felt like I experienced so much and I learned so much and had this really great time, and it really made me realize that there's so much I was missing because I couldn't communicate with people well. And it like kind of embarrassed me, but it also really made me like want to be able to communicate, because I do plan on keep traveling there and stuff. I don't know, it was a really odd experience, but it really stuck with me, and it's like a big reason why like I really would like to just go there, and even if I just have kind of basic simple conversations with people, that's like I'd like to be able to have more connection with the world around me and not just be this tourist that's just like sitting there like, hi, EA, sumimasen, Chocobo. Like, which is still better than like I would see like 90% of the people would just speak English at them and have Japanese people be somewhat confused. I don't know. Osaka was different though, because people wanted, so I had this weird thing in Osaka because I knew more Japanese when I went there than when I went to Tokyo, and I tried to speak more Japanese with people on like a basic level, and when I did, it was like sometimes they would go like from speaking simply to me to speaking like complexly to me, and I would get so lost, and then it was like they would be lost because it was almost like I set this precedence, like I kind of know Japanese, but then it became really apparent I didn't know any Japanese hardly. And then the other time too in Osaka, this was unique to that place, the second trip versus the first trip, I would try to speak a little bit of Japanese, and they would like not want to communicate with me at all in Japanese. They would try to speak English with me, and their English was about as good as my Japanese. So that was kind of a thing too. It was kind of a tough thing, and I think I really, because I want to keep traveling and I want to keep going to Japan and enjoying the culture and learning more and more about it, like on kind of a deeper level. I just really need to be able to get to be communicative. Let's see. Dang, I guess I'll be the only Mexican in Japan that will wear a sombrero and a poncho, then laugh when I see a bunch of ultra-nationalist Japanese pharmaceutical business. What? Keen says, that's a terrible experience. I'm so sorry that happened. That's definitely not a common occurrence from my experience of seeing people deal with tourists. I would never treat another person like that because they couldn't speak as well as me. Yeah, it was strange, and the white guy was kind of I don't know. This is judgmental and wrong of me, But part of what bothered me is he spoke, or that he was like this, like, scrawny little, like, snooty little guy. Like, he looked like a guy that if he was in the US would be, like, picked on and, like, people would be mean to. But, like, in Japan, he was, like, lording over a tourist. That was, like, I got that impression from him, and I know some of that's, like, my own insecurities and all this stuff, and it's wrong to think about people like that. But, I mean, that's just a real thing that I kind of felt like. He demeaned me a lot in a way that I didn't think I could really feel like. But on the plus side, it did make me get a lot more focused with Japanese, even though I've been really terrible about it. I'm still doing way more than I ever did, like, in my whole life before. Sounds like he was on his high horse for knowing Japanese. I think he was kind of like that. Did he look like Gilbert Gottfried? No, he looked like a... He looked like a really sad version of Jeffrey Bezos. I'm not gonna lie, that's what he looked like. Dre, is something bothering you? No, it's not. Everyone just passed out and I fought like a crazy thing, but, you know, no need to talk about that. I'm Zidane. I'm the main character. Main character energy. Hey, what? No, I'm trying to find an item or something fun. Okay, there's no reason. Yeah, I don't know. I hate people like that. It's not a freaking competition. If you're better than someone, better at something than someone, you should be using that to help others, not demean them. What is going on here? I did not mean to do that. Jeff Bezos and that bald guy who was on the cover of Health and Fitness. Sure. Yeah, but I mean, that was only, both times we went to Japan, we had a number of negative experiences, but I would say, I mean, more so in Tokyo than in Osaka, but we had more. Take me next time and I'll put him in his place. That'd be amazing to see Japan with your help. That would be incredible. But I also kind of want to be able to communicate, so I too can. I'm never gonna get to N1, but if I could at least talk to people and have like a little bit of communication, that would be really good. Sorry, so I was saying that the good outweighed the bad by a very large margin in both cases. I got kind of bent out of shape in Osaka for a while because it seemed like when we were down in the Dotonbori area, like the hardcore center of Osaka, like tourist center, there was a lot of really nasty experiences that we had. But later in the trip, I pushed ourselves to go much farther out and do different things, and I loved Kansai. I loved it. People are wonderful there, and their food is exceptional. Wife made some late night ramen, so I'm gonna eat. I'll be looking. All right, thanks, Keen. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I would wear my Keen hat, but it's been really hot out. I gotta take that picture too. Maybe I'll try to do that tonight. I really shouldn't stream too. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting time. I just think I don't know, I kind of like fantasize a little bit how amazing it would be to actually just like go places and talk to people and stuff. When we were in, I was saying, I didn't finish saying what I was saying, but when we went to Osaka, we went to I Am God and Even Kings Bow Down to Gods. Okay. We went to Tokyo Disney, and we went to Osaka. No, Universal Studios. When we were no, it wasn't Tokyo Disney. When we were in Disney, it was Tokyo. We went to. They have smoking areas, and they're really horrifying. It made me want to just I really need to quit smoking. And technically, I think that vaping isn't totally considered smoking, but to me, it's like inappropriate when other people aren't smoking places, like they're only smoking in specific places to vape, like in places outside of those areas. So we always went to smoking areas to vape. And in Tokyo Disney, there was this like big room that we ended up in, and everyone was kind of cramped up. But my tattoos were visible because it was really hot, and I had like short sleeves and shorts on. And this Japanese kid had this like wild well, he came up to me and he wanted to talk to me about tattoos, and we ended up using Google Translate, where we were handing the phone. No joke, even weed. What? There's no weed in Japan. I mean, I'm sure there is weed in Japan, but it's like it's definitely not like the States. And half the stuff they have is like that Delta 5 stuff now. I don't know. It's gotten weird. It was the first time we went, there was hardly any of it. And then the second time we went, it was like a lot of stuff everywhere. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. We made it through the mist. Oh, the sun feels great. Look, there's a village. No. Read the comments above. Yoko, I am God, and even kings bow down to gods. Gives no joke, even weed. I don't understand. You're talking about a new scientific research. Anyway, so we use Google Translate, where they have like I have a Google I have this earpiece where I can talk, and it like shows up on my phone, and so I can hand someone my phone and I can talk, and then it'll show on the phone what I'm saying in Japanese, and then they can push a button and respond, and it'll say it in English in my ear. It's like a Google Pixel Buds app thing. Well, it's part of Google Translate. I think you can probably do it with other things too, but I used that, and we actually like kind of talked a bit, and it was really exciting. And he pulled down like his shirt, and he had this huge centipede tattooed like all the way across his arm and everything. But then everyone in the room was like staring at him, like hard staring at him, and his girlfriend was like basically like, we gotta go. And then he had to leave after that. But it was really cool. It was like that was the first time we ever actually like talked with a Japanese person, and it was a really nice experience. I appreciated it a lot. It's like information sharing. I forgot how much of a dick Steiner is. It'll be interesting to go back to Tokyo again, because when we went to Osaka, things had changed a lot, like as far as just what tourism looked like versus the first time we went to Tokyo. And I'm kind of worried about it, but I think we'll be just fine. We're just going for a week. Like I said, I didn't actually want to go back to a big city, but there's some really fun stuff in Tokyo that I missed, and some new stuff, stores and stuff that I really want to go to, and it's for my birthday, so I wanted to do that. And we found some pretty cheap tickets. Airbnb prices have gone through the frickin' roof. Like, I was blown away at the cost difference. This 8 days is going to cost us more than our month did. Well, not more. It pretty close to what a month cost us when we stayed in Asakusa like 3 years ago. Oh, God, it's this part. Okay, this is, if you guys know, you'll know here. This drives me up a wall. This is actually the only single thing in this entire game that I think is really stupid. Like, by far, this is the only thing. And I really think it's stupid. Did your message go through? The last thing I saw you say is that you're talking about a new scientific research, but I'm kind of lost. So what some people do here is, instead of naming her Dagger, they go back and they just change her to Garnet again. Agree, don't make sense. Okay, so that doesn't make sense to you either. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell if Rabbit just is accidentally not making sense or if he's just being really silly. I will be Dagger from now on. It's like, no, that's stupid. Oh yeah. This though, this is kind of a cute thing. Yup. Or alrighty. Yeah, alrighty. Let's call this little guy first. We'll kind of get set up in town. Town gets kind of weird. This scene gets kind of odd. And so we're not gonna go into everything with this, but I don't know if I like this. I guess the Surgeon General was wrong. What? Ah! Those ant lions? No, carved spiders. It's like, what? Wow, they cast fire, huh? What? You know, I didn't even think of, well, there's no real voiceovers and stuff. That'd be cool if there was voiceovers. If there was a remake, I'd like to have voiceovers in Japanese. That would be fun to play this game with Japanese voiceovers. I can't play this for too much longer too, because I've been trying to do daily Hiragana Hero. Even if I can only do it for just a little bit, I want to stick to doing it every single day. I did go over some stuff today. I'm trying to think what I did in Japanese. I woke up really early the other day during Keen's stream, and I got like a half hour in before work. That was kind of an interesting way to wake up. Have you ever moved to Uzbekistan? No. I don't think I'll ever go to the Middle East, honestly. Especially with a lot of the conflict and stuff that's going on. I'm not against any of it. I don't think it's within, like, my interest. I wanted to go to Egypt for a really, really long time because I've always been really fascinated with, like, Egyptians and everything. It's near Russia, Uzbekistan. Well, I mean, it's adjacent to the Middle East. What is Uzbekistan considered then? I guess it's Eastern Europe? That would be more correct. See my geography over anywhere that's not Asian. I'm such a weeb. Central Asia? Uzbekistan is considered Central. Is it close to China? I thought you said it was close to... It's like right there next to Iran and Afghanistan. That's considered Central Asia? I just don't know nothing. I don't know a damn thing. Okay. Remind me to never be quizzed on geography. Fairly close to the Middle East, you aren't wrong. I mean... Like I said, don't quiz me on geography. I've never said I was good at it. I've never claimed to be good at it. Suki says he wants to move to Angola and Afghanistan when he retires. Oh, he's got retirement plans now? Last I talked to Spooky, he had all sorts of other plans. Life. Didn't think retirement was This looks really, really good. I think this was one of the ones they improved since the last time I played the Magori mod. Whatever upscaling, I know they're using ESCAN, and they're using, well, they're using Stable Diffusion, but ESCAN, I think they're using some really good models. Okay, this is a bunch of, those trees look weird. I know, like, about this much of upscaling stuff because I did the the Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2 upscale pack that I never finished, and people keep tweeting me and commenting on my video telling me I need to finish it. I finished it, but it needs extra work, and I need to do the DLCs. I have a really long story on why I haven't worked on it, and I'm not gonna lie, with the way everything's just been and my focus on things, I don't know that I will ever finish it. The SMT community has been really, really nice about it, and they've been really understanding and supportive, but I just don't know. I feel like I'm kind of a letdown. Dre Gromisco? Have you watched Urban Tarzan? No? With the way some of the stuff you say, Rabbit, it reminds me of some of the people at my work that I work with. Like, not co-workers. Some of the people on my mental health unit. The village of Dali. This one was a really kind of interesting moment, too. Like I said, we'll kind of start into it. Oh, thank you guys so much for the likes, too. Wow, we actually got a lot more likes. It's a cool show. I feel like this was kind of masterfully played out, too. Like, this was really interesting. It's like this kind of strange village in the middle of nowhere, unassuming, and yet there's, like, some sort of a mystery behind it, and you don't really get the full picture of it until you dive deeper into it. I really, really like that a lot. What about the Moogle? I need to save, even though I just saved. Just to let you guys know, tomorrow after work, I'm gonna get my hair cut. And then Saturday, my friend who lives here bought a new house. It's his very first house, and so we're gonna go out to his house. That's gonna be all day. So you guys won't see me again until Sunday. Bree works on Sundays now, so I have a lot of free time on Sundays, so I can pretty much always stream on Sundays. But I will have kind of a little leave of absence. I've been making kind of daily-ish content for a bit now, because I'm trying to get the watch hours really badly. I just want to finish out this monetization stuff, and then I'm just going to shut up about it. Basically, Yokoso, he captures wild animals in Los Angeles. So it's like Tokyo Jungle. You ever played Tokyo Jungle, Rabbit, for the PS3? They need to remaster that really bad and release it for PC. That's one of my favorite games. It's so weird. No! Shame on you, Rabbit. So once I get good at Hiragana Hero, I am gonna play it again, because I really like it, and I want to play it and do a stream where we run through the whole game. but I want to take a little time by myself without the pressure of being like live and making mistakes and feeling guilty about it. I don't feel guilty about making mistakes when I'm by myself, but I do feel a way, especially with how some people are a lot more versed in Japanese hiragana than I am. And so I just want to play it through myself and learn it and get good with it and feel comfortable, and then I'm going to play it through the whole thing. It's going to take me a while, though. I'm just a slow learner. But I've learned more hiragana just in the last couple months than I have ever so far, so that's cool. That is a difficult game to stream. It's not like, I don't know. It's weird for me because I feel so bad about making mistakes when people watch me. Like, I feel like I'm putting my ignorance on showcase for everyone. And I shouldn't feel like that. It's just a natural thing. But when I play by myself, it's just an enjoyable game and I'm learning and I'm going through it, you know, and mistakes are just part of learning. But for some reason, I can't conceptualize that when I'm like in front of like an audience, so to speak. But it's definitely like my favorite learning game that I've had as a super beginner. And I glaze keen all the time. We learn by making mistakes, and making mistakes on stream is hard, yeah. I mean, I feel like that a lot with streaming. I've gotten used to a lot of it. Like, a lot of people get, like, it's actually another reason why I play a lot of games on easy when I stream, because it's just easier. I don't really like how audiences can get sometimes, especially when you get like new people that aren't like regulars on the channel and stuff. Some people are rather harsh with the anonymity of being online. It's like people really like to come in and just tell me like I suck at things, or I'm screwing up, or I'm not doing this right, or try to tell me how to do this or do that, and it's just kind of not what I'm really here for. I know I'm not great at video games. I still enjoy them, and I'm really, really big on narratives. That's why I like the kind of games that I like. Anyway, we're gonna play this through completion because what I'm doing, I don't. You suck at this conversation that is happening in the game right now. So the only reason why I'm streaming this is because I'm making this big video. I have a 6-page script partially written, and I got to a point that made me realize that before I continue with it, I want to be more familiarized. I want to be more familiarized with the game, have it be more fresh, because I haven't played it in probably 5 years or so. Maybe even longer than that. I used to play it yearly for a long time. And to make the video as best as I can and have the freshest ideas for certain parts of that video, I want to go through the entire game. So I have this stream set up right now. I have a special plugin for OBS that's what it's doing while I'm playing is it's recording just my screen capture. So it's recording what I'm looking at, and what I'm looking at is just the game. So it's just the game and just the game audio. It also records the stream, so it's got me and my voice and all this other stuff. But I'm doing this because it's going to give me a lot of footage to be able to use for the different things that I'm talking about. All right, Yoko, I gotta go, handsome. Remember to eat your vitamins and rat your veggies. Remember, it's time to kick arse and eat hubba bubba bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. Okay. We have a great night, Rabbit. I think we're gonna wrap it up here too. Let's try a fortune. Very good omen. Oh, I got a very good omen. Huh. I don't know if I've ever pulled a good one before. An auspicious day for you to go out and have fun. You'll find lost money and lost items. You'll also eat lots of yummy food and meet interesting people. Go out and share your luck with the ones you love. Your lucky color for today is blue. Want to buy a gem in your lucky color? We have all colors, yeah, of course. That's how this works. Come visit our store in Lindblum's Theater District. We're located near the air cab terminal. Look for the big clock. Have I heard of this store before? So I used to rap. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I used to rap about video games, and I had this is another thing I have to do tonight. I had a friend from high school, Ira, messaged me. You might know him, Kevin. I think you know him. And Ira, I had a song that I made that Ira was like, I talked about him in it, and Irab. And yeah. I get where you're going with that. I'm not gonna dox him like that, but yeah. He wanted to hear that song, and I've been trying to pull it up on my hard drives, but my hard drives are huge and they take forever to search. So I need to search another one of my drives for the song, because I told him I'd get it to him. It makes me wonder if they upscaled the Scarecrow correctly. Because doesn't it look odd having its head like that? It makes me wonder. That was his username. Yep, he played in a Halo tournament with me once. Yeah, and the song's about Halo. The song's about Halo, and I make a reference to him in the song. That's why he wanted to hear it. It was a long time ago. Yeah, he very briefly worked with me at Walmart for a while, and I kind of reconnected with him as a friend. I don't think we were really all super close when we were in school, but out of school, we ended up kind of becoming good friends. I like him a lot. There's a lot of people that are like that, and honestly, admittedly, I was kind of a piece of junk in high school. I have changed a lot throughout my life, a lot. And it's been pretty cool to connect with some people that, and become better friends with people that I didn't have the best relationships with in school. Oglop! Oglops eat vegetables? Ah! Alright, we're gonna talk. Well, okay, we gotta give him the letter first. Do our Mognet. Mognet's one of my favorite things in this game. I don't know why. There's a number of things. Stiltskin passed by. Look at Stiltskin! Stiltskin! So, the reason why I like Stiltskin so much is he's a really fun Moogle. If you run into him and buy stuff from him, because he's a vagrant, anytime you run into him, if you buy the stuff from him, it'll give him enough money to continue his journey, and that goes through like the entire game. So you'll keep running into him over and over and over again if you keep buying his items. I just thought it was just a really fun little thing. Sometimes you have to talk to him twice, because sometimes you'll give him a letter and then you'll need to get a letter from him, if I remember right. I could be wrong on that. Okay, anyway, that's where we're gonna leave off for tonight. We got to the village of Dali, which I think is pretty good progress, because we got through the first part of the game and the Ice Cavern, and then this little part is where things start to get really thick. So the next stream will be really fun. We'll play again on Sunday. Like I said, I'll be around for Sunday, and I'll probably go early in the morning and stream like all day. So if you guys are new to the page, feel free to subscribe if you want to watch me continue through this. This is not how I normally stream. I'm usually like a lot more like woo, but I'm just doing this for a video. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I had some great conversations. Rabbit was fun. Kevin always is a great guy. Good to see Keen, one of my favorite streamers. I don't really have a lot of friends on YouTube, so it's been really good getting to know him and watching his content and his really cool community. John was in, which is always great. We had some good voiceover conversations, and we got to see Marcelo and Brett at the beginning of stream too, which was really good. So, thank you guys so much. You're all awesome. And I was bad at shooting, but I think I'm gonna start playing Resident Evil and stream it. Oh, that'd be cool. Are you gonna do that on your YouTube, Kevin? You have to let me know where you end up doing it. I'd love to watch you play some stuff too, man. That'd be cool. On Twitch? Okay, yeah. Yeah, just get the link at me sometime to your page or whatnot, and I'd love to hang out and chill with you. Watch you play some games. I like Resident Evil games, but I'm terrible at them, so watching people play them is what I like. Oh, you haven't played any? Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna run through all of them. You're gonna do what Charlie, Penguin Zero, is doing right now. He's playing through all the different Resident Evil games. That'll be cool. They're really, really good. I like the first... I played Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica, and Resident Evil 1 to completion. I played them from beginning to end. I haven't played anything... Oh, no, and Nemesis. Actually, I started... Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was the first one that I ever played. So I guess I have played and beat some of them. No shot. I didn't know he was doing that. Yes. Yeah, Penguin Zero has been doing Resident Evil marathon for the last week or so, I think. Yeah. Not that I'm like a super big fan of him or whatever. I just kind of watch some of his content. Not gonna lie, full disclosure, I've been really kind of actively interested and or frustrated in this whole Epstein situation. And I just kind of keep lightly up on different things through him, basically. And then dig into stuff more, but that's political and we don't really need to talk about that on stream. I'm being real. You've been planning to do it for a long time. Well, I'm excited to see it, Kevin. Like I said, please let me know. Either you or I can share it in the Discord too, see if we can get some more homies to hang out and watch too. But I gotta go to bed. I gotta get some stuff done and get some sleep tonight. I have possibly a long day tomorrow. I'm the only one on my unit, so I'll be running my prison unit. So need to be well rested. Everyone have a great night. I'll JoJo out because everybody likes the JoJos, right? Let's JoJo out. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Where's my JoJo? Oh,
there it is. キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト